to their old form. This one down low, Halati. Backdoor pass there, Penner directs it wide. Now up top again, scores! It's Landon Jamieson as he...
Guthrie's working hard to clear the zone, which he does. Back to the red lines, quickly thrown into the Verdun end. Selkirk clears the zone. Davidson has it. Lost the puck. It's ditched across. Oh, and a nice little shenagle-managle as Selkirk puts another one in as Verdun could not quite clear the zone.
Larkin leads it for Alexander. Alexander circles along the wall, drops it back for Hartley, taken away by the Steelers. They might have a break. Numbers here if they go fast. Jamieson, he's got a man coming down the center. Jamieson, shot, scores! Jamieson! See who comes away with it. Down goes Crone, and Lottie has the puck. Lottie to Jamieson. Over to Turner. Turner skates in. Shot, blocked again by the Kings. Rebound sent around the wall. It's going to be Crone that gets there for the Steelers in the corner. Crone sends it in behind the Kings net. Out front, what a save off Jamieson. It goes in! It looked like Sheffield had it, and he's saying that.
Steelers bring it on in. Chance down low, scores! And that'll put the game away. A goal in.
The face off. Perry's going to try to airmail that. Goes off of somebody in front. Guevara has it. Guevara tries without free, scores!
Ty Kennett. Pass nearly intercepted. Wedden dancing in the corner. Centers it. No one there in the slot. Guevara gloves this one down and handles it into the zone. Dropping it back over the line. Go the Steelers. Quick shot. Saved by Dubinsky, but they score! At the side of the net, it's Jamieson.
Robson comes out. It's 5-on-4 now. Miller has to wait for the whistle. And Bryant's penalty will now expire.
Over to Ponce. Ponce takes a shot. And he scores! Tip job by Landon Jamieson to tie it up. Zone. Rips it around to the near side. Jamieson there. Gets that to McCarthy. Ziegler. McCarthy. McCarthy with a shot. Oh, Jamieson tipped. He scores! Landon Jamieson.
Gonna shovel it around. Ziegler in front for Witham. McCarthy now. High slot. Waits, looks, in front, tip, they score! Landon Jamieson.
Cullen, Legault, and Muller are out. Guevara up to Ledee. Ledee hits Ponce. Ponce up to Jamieson, and he scores! Landon Jamieson ties the game.
Able to stop it momentarily. Bryant fires it across ice where McCarthy is. McCarthy for Ziegler. Chip pass to Whittam. Whittam goes around his man. Whittam looking for McCarthy. Gets it for Jamieson and he shoots and scores! Landon Jamieson.
Steelers fight for the puck. It's kept into the point by Ziegler. Ziegler gets ahead to Jamieson. Jamieson shoots. Scores! Landon Jamieson lets a rocket go from the slot as he skates in the
boards there got tied up with McCarthy. In the last few seconds of the clock here, Billows tried to shoot that one towards the net. Here's a chance now right in the high slot. Shot, score!
3 seconds left.
Face-off won by the Steelers. Top of the zone. Shot there, and it rolls in and scores. Landon Jamieson. Face-off won by the Steelers. Watrikis takes another shot and off a body and
the first body check along the wall as Selkirk brings it out. Crone up to the near side. Nice job there by Zabo to step into his man. Cole Cairns gives the puck away. Centered, scores! The first ever goal in the Southeast Event Center goes to Landon Jamieson. A turnover in the defensive zone, and the Steelers open the scoring. It's 1-0. Cole Cairns has missed a fair amount of time, and that's just a rusty play by a young player. As he kind of had more time than he knew, and he just played it kind of softly behind his own goal. And Landon Jamieson, who's been on fire of late, better advantage as they have their bench on the right side for those. As a backhand pass is fanned on by McCarthy. Now it gets center. Jamieson scores! Landon Jamieson finally cashes in for the Selkirk Steelers as another lackluster defensive play by Steinbach costs them this time. It's 2-2. Jamieson with the hot hand, his second goal of the night, 19th now of the season. It's good work by Luke McCarthy. Trying to find one here in the shootout to give his team an early advantage. Jamieson from center ice. Jamieson in, scores! Great job by Jamieson.
Up Parker, trying to levy it into the zone. Guevara at center. This one down low. Jamieson shot there. It's off the shin pads and wide of Carvallis out in front. Jamieson now to the corner. He'll take this one around the net. Won't elect to go back door. They score!
Steelers control the face-off. Johnston gets it for McCarthy. McCarthy in. He chips that. Guevara now. Guevara for Jamieson. For McCarthy. Score! Gets harassed by Guevara. Here comes Jamieson. Jamieson to Guevara. Guevara scores!
Steelers defenseman Gulletson in trying to find a loose puck, but it's going to be Rakitrich again. He'll play it out. McCauley can't connect with his man, but now here's a chance with Jamieson. A loose puck right in tight. Quick shot. They score. A great play there.
Cross for Guevara. Now the near half. Back to the far circle. Jamieson, high slot, turning, firing. It's Halati. Put it high.
This could be Selkirk's first power play effort. Can't remember. Johnson does a little pirouette, gives it to the near side. Johnson looking for it back. Oh, there's a one-timer shot. Save, it's down. For another power play chance. It's thrown by Guevara. Pass. It's worked around on the perimeter. Number 7, Jamieson twisting and turning, still has it on a stick, throws it across. There's Guevara going to shoot.
Jamieson into the zone. Back up for Guevara. Able to pick that puck up. Guevara just skates down. Guevara still has it. Leaves it there for Jamieson. Jamieson drops it off. Gets it over for Guevara.
And here comes Jamieson with speed into the zone. Shot, toe, save, loose.
Naaman Hofer has a stick that's too long for him. Ryland Gage has someone else's stick. I believe it's Ethan Willamets breaking his way in.
Power play for the Selkirk Steelers. So it was interference on Bodiger. Ziegler over to Jamieson. Back to Ziegler. Over East. Oh!
Let's tip. Jamieson. Winham shoots. Oh, and that just missed wide. McCarthy. 30 seconds remaining in the period. McCarthy. Down low for Jamieson. Up top. He scores! McCarthy is going to keep it in at the point. 46 seconds remaining in the power play. Ziegler at the point. Ziegler gets that for McCarthy. McCarthy got some. Gets that for Jamieson. He scores! Gets over the red line. Gets that for Jamieson. Back for Ziegler. Scores! Jacob Ziegler gets a return pass and pops it over.
Blocking machine. Throws the body. Just a prototypical solid defenseman. Chance here for the Steelers.
What a save! Drops that back for Warnick. Warnick gets that over for McCarthy. McCarthy drops that for Jamieson. Jamieson for Whittam.
Check there on the near side as Kingerski drilled his man. Up top, Ziegler. Far side, one-timer.
Rebound was it goes along the far wall for Ziegler. Ziegler leaves the puck there for Warnick. Warnick shot, pass down low. Oh, what a beautiful tic-tac-toe passing play. McCarthy slides it in the open net, and the Steelers capitalize in the second of the two power plays.
Warnick, near side. Warnick crawls down there, gets it for Whittam. Whittam cross ice to McCarthy. And a stick got in the way of that shot. Whittam back up to Ziegler, gets that over for McCarthy. McCarthy gets that down low. Oh, and he gets score!
Sending it in the corner for Jamieson. Jamieson. Cross ice for Lottie. Lottie shoots.
Free to the point, Ziegler to McCarthy. On the half wall, McCarthy bumped up. Whittam walks in and fires. Blocked by Mann. To the point, Ziegler with a one-timing drive. They score. Tipped in front.
So if you want to get in, going to have to be sure you're early.
Oh, nice goal. What a setup. And with them just.
Back with the puck. Whittem. Over for Ziegler. Gets that for Laddie. That's chipped. Jamieson's going to get there. Jamieson almost gets that in. Warnick slows it down. Gets that for Jamieson. Jamieson now has it. Jamieson goes around Kaiser. Jamieson in.
On the ice now for the Steelers. Steelers trying to catch the Blizzard on a defensive break. Jamieson down the ice. And
along the corner. In front. Grat trying to make a play. Or Epp was it trying to feed Wyatt Dick, but Epp was blown up in the far corner. His head went back just like the Johnston play, and there's no call on the penalty. In front, Crone with a shot
to Gower. Here comes Jamieson. Jamieson tries to get it inside. Oh, he almost got a poke on it.
Turns off a stick check on the forecheck there of Nick Carlson. Now head for Branson. Drop pass over the near side for Jamieson. He'll make his way in the zone with speed. Here come the Steelers. Jamieson, the tight angle shot.
Now Owen Johnston. Near side to Cole Billis. Billis, his pass intercepted. Johnston, that one was in his feet and he couldn't get his shot off. Now the other way, Guevara. Guevara, his man got away. Going to the goal. Nice save there by...
Grabbing that is Jamieson. Jamieson through the neutral zone. Into the zone.
Puck bounced onto the stick of Wagner. He kept it alive momentarily, but Jamieson makes a nice move at the blue line. He looks to shoot. Save the carrier, but there's 4 Steelers on the line, and they force a turnover and a breakaway. Jamieson working in, backhand, save Dubinsky.
This is a slip on the the Selkirk line here. Hard check on the near side. Jamieson shoots. That one just put far to the top corner. Now it's picked up by Kingerski. 3 on the other trees. Kingerski to Miracusa. Shot. Big save by Sawyer. Miracusa just about buried it. Jamieson in the zone. Nice move. Landon Jamieson in. That one stopped by Burnett. Johnston off the near boards. Alani. 7:07 to play in the third. Selkirk lead by 1. Guevara to Alani.
Easton tried to fire that one up. Good play there. Got it to Guevara. He tried to chip it to Jamieson, but it's going to be Sheck. Intercepts that. He's forechecked there by Jamieson. Will tie him up in the corner.
And here come the Steelers. Guevara with the puck. Over to Ledee. Ledee tried to find Jamieson. Jamieson picks it up off the half wall. Jamieson walks in, takes a shot.
Able to knock it down. Doesn't get any momentum on it, though. Guevara quickly over for Ziegler. Ziegler gets that up for Laddie. Laddie for Jamieson. Jamieson gets that across. And fires that down low. Dreger's going to go after it. Passes that for delay. Gets that out.
Find that puck. The Kings running around the defensive zone. As Dylan Michael going to go back below there. Daniel Hellery looking for that puck in the slot there. Good save there on Luke McCarthy from Cole Sheffield. Sheffield has had to make a couple nice saves here in this first period already. Back up to the point now.
Hit off his stride by Jamieson. Jamieson picks up the puck. Jamieson in. Jamieson for Whittem. Oh, and that's off the post. He does. Jamieson gets that for Turner. Turner gets out there for Jamieson. Jamieson for Johnston with a shot in green. Crump loses the puck to Whittem. Whittem gets that for Jamieson. Up for McCarthy. Back for Jamieson. Jamieson gets that for Whittem. Oh, and he
dumped in by Whittem. Got to go into the corner. Back there to play this Birdney behind his own net. He's going to fire it along the wall. Knocked down, captain at the point, but the Steelers sent it along the wall. Whittem sends it in deep for Jamieson in the corner. Jamieson sends it out front. Shot by Whittem. Saved by Birdney. Nice save by Birdney. Fire along the wall. McCarthy's going to be the first one there. He's going to get a little give and go. McCarthy shot. Taken back for the freeze. Puck's laying there, and it's going to be Jamieson who gets on it. Jamieson passes it over to Whittem. Whittem tries to hit Ponce. It goes to Jamieson. Back to Ponce. Ponce gets in close. Chipping into the Steelers' end. Crump tries to intercept the pass. Whittem gets it ahead for Jamieson. Jamieson comes down the wing. Jamieson surveys the situation. Skates around his man and leaves the puck there along the
kind of fumbled the puck and couldn't get a pass or a shot off. Jamieson now will help it out. He's got it in the near corner. Centering pass. Good pass there. And
Hurst with the puck in the corner. Taken away. And in front of shot, rebound, Timmerman! Big. But it's blocked. In front of chance, McCarthy with a shot save, rebound, and that one goes wide.
McCarthy has it. McCarthy with a shot. Oh, that was almost tipped by Jamieson. Jamieson gets that. Puck shot on. McCarthy with the backhand. Way of Smith. Crone feeds it to the side. Jamieson could have been there, but had a little trip and fall. Jamieson still picks it up. Gets that for Turner. Turner in. Turner on the backhand.
Dare with a shot that goes way wide. Thompson along the half wall. Trying to kick it free. Comes away for Wyatt with him. Gare pushed off the puck. Jamieson in. McCarthy waits. Picks a corner and it just goes high and wide. Ahead. Trying to get on it here is Wyatt Dick. It'll come up the near side for Luke McCarthy. On the far side in front. Jamieson backdoor and a big save by Asali to keep. They will. Here comes Dawson Madden. Trying to get around his man. One back for the Steelers. McCarthy's got a step. Trying to make his way around. Jamieson, far side. Gavora shot there.
Leaves it there for Delaquia. Jamieson to Ponce. Backhands that down low for Jamieson. Jamieson for McCarthy. And the puck just sitting there. That intercepted by Branson. Branson gets it in. Jamieson with him to Gavora. Oh, and a nice save there by Couture. Jamieson up top.
2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of those penalties, 5:31.
And a nice little
Work it out. Their right side dropped off. But the Steelers still maintain control. In the zone. Shot. Played into the corner. Making a move. Trying to get in the shooting lane. Shot wide of the net. In the corner. Steelers still with control. Jamieson carries it to the sideboards. Drops it off.
Ed Node.
One goal. Jamieson holds the puck. Hits the side of the net, it looks like.
Passes it up for Hicks. Jamieson stops that. Gives it for Gavara.
Behind the net. Rims that one around, back to the point. Dumps it back in.
Manitoba Hockey League. Here's Johnston from the point up high on Dubinsky. He lost sight of it, but he's on the case here. Zeller running into Johnston, centered out in front, save Dubinsky, and the rebound.
All the way around, still can't find a place to go with it, so he drops it down low for Jamieson. Hard pass through the front, that shot. Boyer plays it ahead for McCarthy. Back over for Ponce, 3-on-2 shaping up for the Steelers as they jump through. Poked and cleared by Davidson, back out in front.
Sarna got it down low to the corner at the Leafs, but it's one back for the Steelers yet again. Jamieson over the blue line and in. McCarthy to Jamieson, point blank. Gavara regains in the offensive zone. Nits little play. Jamieson with the wraparound.
McCarthy tries to put that down low for Gavara or for Jamieson. Jamieson has it, turns away from the check, gets that for McCarthy. McCarthy turns and fires. That goes off of his skate. Back up top for Collins. Collins with a Ziegler into the zone. Gets that down for Jamieson. Jamieson for Whittam.
Try to play this one in. No icing there as that one hit a stick on the way in. There's a turnover now. Jamieson turns off the puck in the corner. Ian Ledee, good pass there as Guevara.
He was protected himself. Now a 2-on-1 for the Steelers.
Jamieson in tight. Pass right across. They can't quite get. Rowan Guevara stays with it. Centering pass. Jamieson right on the doorstep looking for Branson again.
Time a little more of a scrum draw, but Jamieson comes away with it.
Near side now. This one in front. Picked off by Jamieson. In on a break. Jamieson shot rebound. That one just missing it. Watson can't get anywhere. First side Billis to Jamieson. Through center and in over the line. Jamieson to McCarthy. Far side. Shot there. Trickling puck in front. Major to pick it up and move it away. High slot now. Jamieson in front. McCarthy with a nice move and a big save by Couture.
The boards. Ziegler gets that over for Whittam. Back to Jamieson. A little touch go back for Whittam. Whittam cuts in. Gets it for Jamieson. Oh, and LeBron makes a crazy.
Down by Ponce. Ziegler up to Jamieson. So it was Jamieson from Ponce. I don't know if there's a second
Nice
assist.
job by Collins knocking it off of his stick. Here comes Guevara. He's going to get over. That gets fired back to the point. Mills is able to keep that in, gets that over for Penner. Penner pushes that back down low. Collins pushes in man up against the boards. Jamieson now has it. Jamieson. Keep
Gets
that
over
in.
center.
Great job by him. McCarthy tried to feed that out for Jamieson. Puck gets pushed back to Paisley. Paisley into the Steelers zone. Feeds that for Kaiser. Kaiser gives that back to nobody. Here comes Johnston.
Jamieson now to Ponce. Far side for Ziegler. Ziegler ahead. And now Jamieson again. He's got Whittem with him.
Laddie going with Guevara and Aiden Collins with the assist, and that was at the 1:44 mark. And the Bettiger 2-minute tripping call. Steelers now
They're just going to play it into the Steelers zone. It's a quick up for Whittem. Whittem gets it into the zone.
Down low. Dylan Line having to watch as his man came crashing in. Now the Steelers with it again. Across center, chip around Alex Thompson and Johnny Ballos to it. Ballos, nice play to Rhett Perrin, and Perrin lost the puck. Gave it away in the middle of the ice. His shot just over the goal is
netminder.
Billis. Off the back wall. Terriers Moichin launched into Jamieson there, and now McCarthy with it. McCarthy drops back for Jamieson. Nice blocker save by Kate.
One here by the Steelers. Far side, Ziegler to Jamieson. Up top,
Throws
McCarthy.
it across ice, goes off a shin pad, and quickly back is Bryant. He's going down the far side, cuts to the middle, and it's taken away from him by Jamieson. Jamieson's rink-wide pass all the way up to Guevara. Feed the D. D's going to go D to D. Guthrie keeps it in as they give it back. Guthrie shot. Ooh, it's bouncing around after the goalie made a save, but it's cleared out. Oh, out of the penalty box, we got a possible breakaway. Maybe Selkirk stole the goal at the end of the first period, even though it's spelled the wrong way. Coming in over the line. It's dropped back. There's a shot. Oh, there's another.
A pileup, and Johnston is going to carry it up. Over the red line into the zone. Gives that for Jamieson. Jamieson in. Gets it over.
Poked away. Herring trying to chase it around. And
Up through the middle. Weisgarber couldn't pick it up cleanly. Steelers back to Taconic down low along the end boards. Nipua trying to dig it out. Steelers will. We're back to 5-on-5. Long cross ice pass. Steelers.
Gets that down for Hunter. Hunter backhands that to Grosditter. Jamieson backhands that to Billis. Over for Laddie. Laddie puts that back down low. Pringle's going to pick it up for Wayway. He falls down. Jamieson's able to pick that off. Goes cross ice to Jamieson. Oh, and a tip
3 minutes
shot.
and 35 seconds.
Jamieson going to carry it out. McCarthy trying to center it for Jamieson for the side of the net.
Selkirk zone looking to shoot. Saved by Olsenowski as he kicked out the left leg after a nice little Panzer rush. With Trickish on the near side.
Breaking up the middle, that's Englund. He's cut off, though, and picked up by the Steelers. Up through center ice. Played to the near side. They come in over
For
the
Guevara. Back for Ziegler. That's a backhand right in front of the net. Here comes Jamieson. Jamieson finds himself a little room, gets into the zone. Jamieson takes a shot.
Bounced into the far corner now, played out the right wing. Out of the zone go the Steelers. Delandria chips that one in. Looking for a passing option, but there's a couple Steelers. As Ponce again, I think he's had a pretty strong game here today, if I don't say so. As Guevara chases Matthew Bertolin down at the blue line. Puck bounced up and taken away. 2-on-1 go the Steelers. There's Ballard to interrupt. Picked up by Guevara. His stick is lifted anyway. Sent out in front. They score!
Able to regroup and get the puck. Bollinger for Drieger. Good job by Jamieson on Coy. Or Funk, sorry. Puck tried to get across. Bollinger. Sorry, Gravner.
Bouncing puck. Hard check there on Collins. Another big check here on by Kingerski on Landon Jamieson. It sprawls a 2-on-2. McCarthy in the zone. Can't get around his D-man. A big one-timer on a loose puck. Right in. Near side corner. Freeze. Can't win the draw. Selker. Up through center. Halati in the zone. Crutcher. Got to skate up high. In front. Kavaris.
A little bit of one-year experience has certainly done them well so far this year. Dawson Deere, a young player, it seems like he's been in the league forever already, but still only about an 18, 19-year-old, I think. Skilled and speedy, bound on. Nobody could get a stick on it after the initial save by Olsenowski. Jamieson around. He avoids the check, and he'll bring it past Cullen, tied up with his man, and Jamieson has some space. He'll pick up the loose puck and skate it through center ice, along with Collins. Leaves it there for Collins at the blue dot. Quick shot. Rebound laid there, but Selkirk Steelers play it to the far boards. Jamieson now. Good play there to get it to his teammate Ledee. Jamieson to Guevara.
Second effort gets put right back in by Light. Sawyer fires it around for McCarthy. McCarthy deflects it for Jamieson for Ponce.